Penguin Random House Audio presents The Matchmaker, a novel, by Aisha Saeed, read for you by Tia Sarkar. 4K, my perfect match. Prologue. You still think there's a way out, don't you? I see how your eyes dart around, to that pen on the counter, your keys. You're desperate. For something, anything that might deliver freedom. Denial is normal, one of the 5 stages of grief or something, right? But time is of the essence here, so I'm afraid we're going to need to go ahead and skip to acceptance. Because sooner or later, you're going to have to wrap your head around the fact that tonight, Nura Khan, you will die. PR Matchmaking Agency. Client Testimonials. After a decade of trying to find the one, I was over it. My friends said I was too picky. Of course I'm picky. What's wrong with having high standards for the person you'll spend the rest of your life with? Nura gets it. Within weeks of working together, she introduced me to Dev. And the rest, as they say, is history. We're getting married this summer. Nura Khan isn't just a matchmaker, she's a magician. Avani Patel. I'd been on PR's personalized matchmaking agency waitlist for years, and I'm here to tell you it was worth the wait. PR doesn't just help you find the one, they help you get yourself in gear, too. Once I was ready, Nura introduced me to 5 people, and as soon as I saw Gavin, I knew he was the one. I don't know how she does it, but I'm so grateful she does. Jonah Voss. I could have found someone on my own, but why? There are only so many hours in the day. Who has time to endlessly swipe apps and have meaningless first dates with people you may not see eye to eye with? PR means love, and that's what Nura gave me. Syra and I have been married for 4 years now. She's my best friend, we have 2 sons, and I couldn't be happier that I trusted this most important aspect of life to the expert. Irfan Mia. My anxiety makes dating a complete minefield. When I met Nura at age 39, I was at my lowest ebb, convinced it was hopeless to even bother trying. But Nura didn't blink. I'm about to meet my first match this Saturday, and for the first time, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't met my perfect partner yet, but I couldn't wait to write a glowing review. Nura is not just your matchmaker. She's your life fixer. If I could give 10 stars, I would. Diba Makiani. You are cordially invited to the wedding of Saba and Abid, Sunday, May 4th, 6:30 in the evening. Reista Via Gardens, 653 North Vinings Road, Atlanta, Georgia. 1. The bride beams for the cameras against a backdrop of blood-red roses framing the wedding stage. Her newly minted husband stands by her side in a cream sherwani and matching turban. She's in a golden lehenga, hand-stitched with 1,001 diamonds that shimmer beneath the lights. One could genuinely mistake them for royalty. She scans the wedding hall. Every detail has been carefully arranged, from the long-stemmed moth orchid centerpieces to the 12-layer wedding cake designed by Bontemps' very own head pâtissière. Her eyes land on mine. The crowd parts like the Red Sea as she and her husband make their way toward me. "You made it!" she exclaims. "I wouldn't miss it for anything," I tell her. "Your vows were beautiful and you look gorgeous." I gesture to the ballroom. "This is all a dream come true." "Because of you," she pulls me into a tight embrace. "She's right. Thanks, Nura." Her husband smiles at me. The crowd that's been edging ever closer gasps. I've gone from just another of the 700 guests here to Nura Khan, matchmaker. When the couple moves on, I'm quickly encircled. "I can't believe you're the Nura Khan," a woman in a pink sari says. "I just read the article about you in Vanity Fair." "Ah," I say neutrally, as though it hasn't been the bane of my existence since it was published last month. "It wasn't about me, it's about..." Lina Kamdar raved about you in it. I had no idea you matched Saba and Abid too. I use your PR app all the time, says another woman, gazing wistfully at the groom in the distance. Still waiting for my Abid. Like she met him on the app, another retorts. I'm sure she went the VIP route. Good luck affording it, if they even let you in. I clock their stunned expressions and feel a pang of sympathy. The app is also very effective. It has the highest success rate on the market, I reassure them. I'm sure it's only a matter of time. Excusing myself, I head toward my seat and run into the wedding planner. We embrace and exchange pleasantries. Always wonderful to see you, she says. I can't thank you enough for the referral. I had a feeling she'd go with you. You've really outdone yourself tonight. Saba was a delight to plan for, she says, her smile shifting to a look of concern. Tell me, how is your auntie? Is she recovering all right? She's getting better every day, I tell her. They finally discharged her from physical therapy last week. The latest stroke was such a shock. Thank goodness she has you. Well, her daughter is also. Yes, Nina's finally deigning to visit, but you're the one keeping it all together, aren't you? She adjusts her sari and gives me a knowing look. I remember when you first arrived all those years ago. You were what, 10? 7. Now look at you, running the entire business. She couldn't have passed things down to a better person. Give her my love? I promise her I will. I glance around the wedding hall, missing Khala's presence all the more. Once upon a time, she would have been here with me, charming everyone. She had a special eye for people who needed our help the most. We'd have 24 requests for matchmaking applications before samosas were served. In the distance, the MC announces the first dance for the bride and groom. A romantic ballad fills the space. I spot Azar at our table and settle down next to him. He's finally here. And I have to say, my best friend and pretend fiancé cleans up nice. No 3-day stubble and blue scrubs today. He's in a gray Armani with a cream tie. You're late, I elbow him. Sorry, he looks at me bashfully. Got tied up at the ER. You've been pulling a lot of long shifts lately. You doing okay? We're just about done wrapping up interviews for the open position. Should be fully staffed by the end of the month. No more late arrivals after that, I promise. No worries. I was just networking a little. Any potential VIP clients? He asks. Not VIP, personalized, I correct him. Tonight was a slow evening. People were more interested in chatting about Lena's Vanity Fair article. I'm officially clocking out for the night. Sounds like Lena gave the agency some great word of mouth. There can be too much of a good thing. We're drowning in both inquiries and hate mail lately. Lesson for me about taking on a cosmetics heiress/influencer. Lena should have checked with you before talking to the press. She meant well, I acknowledge. It's not her fault the piece called us an arranged marriage throwback. That's the line getting the trolls all worked up. I adjust the beaded embroidery on my sleeve. Honestly, if I'd known I could wear scrubs to work, I'd have followed you to medical school instead. You sure about that? He furrows his brows. Because you'd also have to be equipped to grab a needle to suture a bloody... Okay, stop! I squeeze his arm. You win! He grins. You know you love this work. I do. I return his smile. And it's even better when you're here. Azar's return to Atlanta from New York City 3 years ago was a game changer. I love matchmaking. Helping people find love is what I was put on this earth to do. But there's one catch in my line of work. A woman who matchmakes for a living and is 31, going on 32 years old and very much single, that raises eyebrows. Early on, I'd argued with Khala it wasn't necessary to pretend I was spoken for. Those who don't, teach. Isn't that the saying? Besides, I got the desired results. As the years have gone by, though, I've had to face the fact that no matter how progressive the world gets, an unmatched matchmaker prompts whispers. To look the part, I need a partner by my side. Long live the patriarchy. Luckily, Azar doesn't mind filling in as my date, and with our busy schedule.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?